The world is a dangerous place. Rationality and logic are not common in politics or diplomacy. President Donald Trump wants a peaceful solution to the situation in North Korea, but that may not be possible. On Thursday, President Trump told reporters gathered in the Oval Office that a war with North Korea is possible. Such a major conflict would undoubtedly cost thousands of lives in South Korea and Japan. Via Newsmax, President Trump believes that Chinese President Xi Jinping wants to negotiate a solution to the crisis. I believe he is trying very hard. He certainly doesn't want to see turmoil and death, Trump said. Furthermore, Trump told reporters from Reuters that he is operating under the assumption that North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un is rational. While peace is always preferable to a nuclear showdown, the Kim regime in Pyongyang has increasingly become belligerent. Just this week, the communist strongman threatened Australia with a massive nuclear strike. Kim's assassination of his own half-brother in Malaysia also signals a ruthlessness that may not back down from saber-rattling. Noticeably, almost all of the high-level party officials and military officers that Kim has killed had strong links with Beijing, thus underscoring North Korea's desire to undermine China's economic and political clout north of the DMZ. Kim Jong-un is such a rogue actor that Washington seems to considering the option of unilaterally executing him. It was reported earlier this month that SEAL Team 6, the same elite unit that took out Osama bin Laden, had landed in South Korea in order to begin training for Kim's assassination. Most students of history will shudder with fear at the thought of a full-scale war on the Korean peninsula. The 1950–1953 war not only led to over 1 million military and civilian casualties, but it also led to the sacking of the brilliant General Douglas MacArthur, who was on the verge of defeating North Korea for good. More frightening is the prospect of a repeat of what happened in the autumn of 1950, when millions of Chinese soldiers poured across the North Korean border. During the First War, the People's Liberation Army managed to push a UN force consisting of American, British, Canadian, French, Turkish, and other armies all the way back to the 38th parallel. If a second Korean War happens, Beijing's response may be hard to predict. Although the Chinese Communist Party wants to maintain its role as the economic Goliath of Asia, it does not want a non-communist state on its northern border. A modernized and well-equipped Chinese force could alone determine the fate of North Korea, via the Economic Times. Let's hope that President Trump manages to secure a favorable deal in Asia without having to go to war. What do you think should be done about the threat from North Korea? Share this on Facebook and Twitter and let us know what else you think. What are your thoughts on this? Please share them with the world. Conservative Fighters helped contribute to this report.